Hello, this is Mr. Wynn. This video is about parallel lines and proportional parts. So when there are parallel lines involved, you don't have to split the shapes to find entire sides for pairs. You can just pair the piece to the piece directly opposite of it. If you do that, your second pair must also be a piece to the piece directly opposite of it. So here's the picture. It says find x using two different methods. Here's the new method. Here's the parallel lines method. We're taking advantage of the parallel lines. We can just pair this piece with the piece opposite of it. So x goes to 4, and then this piece with the piece opposite of it. So like before, I'm going to do my normal circle, circle over square, square. Circle over circle. I should the right side, so I'll just pick the right square first. Right side square over left side square. Alright, I can solve this. Multiply both sides by, let's do 10 first. So that's 10x over 4 equals 15. Then I'm going to multiply by 4. And you could always reduce and make your number smaller, but you don't have to. That's 10x equals 60. Divide by 10, x equals 6. Done. Alright, let's do the old way. The old way, I'll say the split way. Split shapes. Let's, for the top shape, we have 10 and 15. For the bigger shape, 10 plus 4, this is 14. This is 15 plus x. Alright, but the pair should be obvious. Circle, circle, square, square. So circle over circle equals square over square. Multiply by denominator. Let's do, I guess, 14 first. Why not? So this is 10 equals 14 times 15. That is 210. Bottom says 15 plus x. Multiply both sides by denominator. In this case, 15 plus x, 15 plus x. Distribute, that is 150 plus 10x equals 210. Subtract 150 both sides, 10x equals 60, and divide by 10, voila, same answer, 6. Alright, so your choice. There's actually more ways to do this as well. Alright, so find x here. So here we don't have the liberty of splitting to two different shapes. We have to do the parallel technique. So this goes with this, and this goes with this. Circle over circle equals square over square. Multiply both sides by denominator. Hey, this is one and they're both matching. That's nice. That means they both cancel out. It's just going to be 7x minus 2 equals 4x plus 3. But hey, wait, that's actually important. They're saying this left side already equals this left thing. That's important to figure out. We'll go on then a little bit. Subtract 4x, get 3x minus 2 equals 3. Add 2 to both sides. 3x equals 5. Divided by 3, x equals 5 over 3, and it could be a fraction. That's perfectly fine. Alright, next slide. So the last slide showed us that if parallel lines split congruent parts, then the opposite parts are congruent to each other as well. So for this picture, they don't give us all this stuff. They say they're congruent. If they're congruent, then these must also be congruent. Because remember, when I multiply, whatever, if I put a number here, 8 and 8 or whatever, it's going to turn into 1, or they'll cancel it out. Alright, so really, I can just go straight to saying, oh, 2x plus 1 equals 3x minus 5. I'm going to subtract 2x both sides. After that, I'm going to add 1 both sides. 6, I like 6. It's x, that's question, we're done. Right here, find the length of FE. F to E is out here, we'll call it x. Now let's do this. I'm going to use this. This is the entire bottom side, right? And that goes to 20, that's good. Now, I can't pair it with like 24 and 30 or the other ones. All right, also, fun fact, remember, we don't know if these lines are parallel, but if these make the same fraction, which they do, 24 over 26 equals 30 over 32.5, then they are parallel. And if I type in calculator, that actually makes, what did it make? It made 12 over 13. So actually, yes, these lines are parallel, but we don't really need to know that. Alright, so anyways, for this problem, I would actually split it because I'm using whole sides. If I'm using whole sides, I'm going to stick with whole sides. So the left triangle, or the big triangle, is this. That is x. The top, that is 54. That's 30 plus 24. For the mini triangle, the inside triangle, that is 20, and this is 24. All right, so I'm going to do circle, circle, square, square. All right, so I actually split this. I didn't use the parallel technique. But since they are parallel, I could actually do it. Anyways, circle over circle equals square over square. Multiply both sides by a denominator. Let's do 24. So that's 24x. 24 cancels 54. Don't fit, it's 20. All right, multiply both sides by 20. This will be 24x. This will be 1080. Divide by 24. Wow, where'd my x go? Divide by 24. I get 45. Alright, it says find FE. We did. Done. Alright, what else is there? Triangle vocabulary. A midsegment of a triangle is a segment with endpoints out of the midpoints of two sides of the triangle. We're basically finding two midpoints and connecting them. And every triangle has three midsegments. So in this triangle, ABC on the right side, the midsegments are R to P, P to Q, R to Q. Now the big thing is this: the midsegment is always parallel to one side, the side that it's not connecting, that has no midpoint on, and it's exactly equal to half of that side. So down here it says JH is the midsegment of triangle KOM. Find the value of x. All right, if the bottom is 22, here's the midsegment. Remember, the midsegment is exactly half of that side, so I can say 22 divided by 2 is 11. All you're going to do is divide by 2 or times 2, really. And these are also parallel. We need to know that. All right, over here, again, JH is the midsegment of the entire thing. If the midsegment is 5, you double that to get this whole thing. You get x equals 10. All right, the midsegment is smaller. So if you're starting from small going to big, you double it. If you're going big going small, you use half it. Again, if we need it, these lines are parallel. All right, so nothing crazy special. A few more of these. The triangles are similar. Find the value of x. What can we do here? Let me see. All right, we're using both triangles together. The left triangle, oops, okay, move back, and the right triangle. So we're looking at ABC, all of this, and FDG, all of this. I thought they were split problems. So what do you know of those two things? We see those double congruent angles and the stuff. So we make our pair. So this middle thing goes with this middle thing, and then this thing goes with this thing. Like before, circle over circle equals square over square. I'm going to do this one a little different. I'm going to simplify that, reduce the right side. I'll make the numbers a little smaller. 15 over 12. I divide top and bottom by 3. I get 5 over 4. Then I'm going to multiply both sides by a denominator. Let's multiply by 8. The left side is just going to be x. The right side is going to be 40 over 4. But instead of times by 4 both sides, and then divide by 4, notice I can just say 40 by 4 reduces into 10. All right, so this time I actually reduced the fractions instead of the normal, just not reduce and just get rid of all the fractions. Here's another one. Find y. Y goes with this, the outside. And I don't want to use that 28. So here, this is 8. I need to know this other piece. I'm going to do 28 minus 8 to get 20. All right, so make sure you do that. So circle over circle. I chose the right triangle first, the right side triangle, so I use the 8 first. Equals right. Square over left square. Multiply both sides by a denominator. Let's do 30. Probably should reduce the right side, that's okay. Y equals 30 times 8, that's 240 over 20. I can just reduce that, or I could times by both sides by 20, and then divide by 20, but 240 by 20, I can divide by 10, that's 24 over 2, which is 12. Found y. Alright, last one. Find b. Very similar to last problem. So this pairs with this. Here's b. This is going to be 28 minus b. Be very careful, I put minus, because 28 is the whole thing. So circle, I'll do left circle over right circle. Circle over circle equals left square over right square. All right, 15 over 27 equals 28 minus b over e. Good. Multiply both sides by a denominator. Times both sides by b. So this will be 15b over 27 equals 28 minus b. Ooh, this is going to be a big number, but that's okay. I should reduce. Yeah, I'm going to reduce, make my life easier. Undo. Right, I don't want to times both sides by 27 because I don't know 27 times 28. So 15 divided by 27, I divide by 3. So that makes that a 5b over 3 times 9 is 27. A little bit better. All right, now I'm multiplying both sides of the denominator. So you can always reduce a fraction to make your multiplication easier if you have no calculator, which I'm not using one. So this is 5b, 9 times 28. Let's see what that is. 252. Then 9 times maybe is negative 9b. No more fractions. Get b to one side and add 9b to both sides. That gives me a 14b equals 252. Last one divided by b. By 14, I get 18. Found b. That's the answer. All right, I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you have some questions in class. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.